played basketball in the past to win MVPs or to win scoring titles. I just feel like as I watch him now, he's a valuable piece defensively for this team.
Celtics have hit 3 of their first 4 threes.
With those guys being fresh and healthy, they're going to do a good job of controlling the paint in the NBA, or they believe that he can be an elite defensive player. The coach is going to trust him, and he's going to get his chances.
Harden played 36 minutes the other night, and he probably will play close to that tonight if he has his way. He says he wants to.
I'm going to take a day off, and I think everyone in the Spurs, and they have a much different team than the Celtics, especially with these backups in there. I think Pop gets thrown out on purpose.
I think he does too.
I mean, Harden is just absolutely destroying the Celtic defense right now. It creates confusion. The teams that like to switch, they want it to be an easy switch, but when you slip out, sometimes like a situation like that.
Get a chance, even in practice, to watch the guys play like this for this long a period of time.
Off the dribble for both these teams. Guys relocate to get an offensive rebound or even get to the front of the rim. Probably would be some good offense. But even before the draft, you got to see this James Harden guy. I think he's going to be really good. These guys have gone through a lot, and now they're going to be healthy and fresh. We're not doing Zoom workouts.
So off what we've seen over the last 2.5 scrimmages here.
I'm saying these guys were focused on basketball during this time.
It's Harden going to the hoop. Westbrook with a nice play there, kicking it out. Ooh. About a 5-second difference shot clock, game clock. That should be 4. Boy, that's unbelievable.
Man, they are just teeing up these three.
Everybody's in the end.
Owning that line, not getting knocked off his space.
In every category, that's just stunning. I double checked that too.
How is that a word? Interchangeability. I thought interchangeable.
That was what not from what I understand.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Under 3 to go. Scrimmages, but that's all they were, scrimmages. And again, the starters didn't play at all.
Now, Rob, as you all know, we have 3 officials.
Lights out. He's one of the best shooters in the league.
Robert Covington, shot clock down to 7 for Harden. Now picked up by Jaren, who picked his pocket earlier. And Harden puts in a 3.
Yeah, good job by Jaren. I mean, you don't.
Valanciunas for the Grizzlies as we near the midway point of the first quarter. Harden, step back 3. That is his shot. It's one area that Clark has really tried to work on his handle and his ability to work the perimeter. Harden down the lane. And
Houston to get down the floor as quickly as they did to get a basket.
McLemore, Melton. Top side, a McLemore 3 hits. Shot clock at 11. Green gets it back on the exchange. A little look away and a flip that.
Got to go for it immediately. Grizzlies did.
Jeff Green tees up a 3. Westbrook distributes. Tucker passes on the 3. Covington is open, and he
also trying to get going in a rhythm themselves and work and focus more on themselves, getting better.
Is able to save. Multiple offensive rebounds for Houston. And Green goes Statue of Liberty off the pump fake.
Get it to him, and BC quickly going up and knocking it down.
Westbrook drives. Rockets by 3. House, a pump fake and a sidestep triple try that finds. Rockets' largest lead has been 7. Not anymore. Harden down to Harden. Gordon off the bounce. Got by.
Well, Grizzlies doing what they did in that first half, getting out, running the floor.
And Gordon runs it right. And an offensive foul on Westbrook, and Morant takes the shot. All reports in Orlando. Harden with a drive and a finish.
To go, and he got to see it go in the basket, and he's really picked it up here in the third quarter, knocking down shots.
House knocks down.
To go along with 5 rebounds for BC.
Harden for 3.
Houston down to 36%.
McLemore, a catch and shoot triple try, finds the Westbrook with a foul line gun. That goes. There was a really good buzz in the building when it became evident as House hits another 3. Not often you will say that.
No.
Eric Gordon with the pump fake. Extra pass. McLemore, corner 3, put it in. Harden with a dump off. McLemore hits another very much. Tyson Chandler doesn't play at all. Chris Clemens plays virtually not at all. Eric Gordon pulls his way inside. Picked off by House. And McLemore.
520 to 497.
Junkyard Dog gets it done.
Yep.
Jeff Green, corner 3, hits. Meanwhile, percentage-wise, they're around 25% from 3. Gordon cherry-picking it.
Grizzlies down 10 and just kind of getting all out of sorts now here in this fourth quarter.
And Harden, 104, Houston with the victory over the Grizzlies.
Been as a head coach. Norman Powell early in that game. And Pascal Siak for the Toronto Raptors. All 3 against the Western Conference as Westbrook knocked 3.
I think habits matter. Yeah. And I think for the Raptors, as we know from that record, that you play right out of the chute because they create more challenges for your defense.
Near the midway point of this opening quarter, Harden, deep 3, and it goes. And James Rockets 40-24 overall, 22-10 at home. Harden.
The Raptors lost by 10 back in December, 119-109.
And that was a lot of Ben McLemore from the corner. Well, if you're by yourself, it's different. 23-14 now.
Wow.
And a deep 5-point deficit. Here's Daniel House Jr. all the way to Tucker, Covington, and Gordon. Starting 5 for Mike D'Antoni. And there's Westbrook right to early on. And it's an excellent point with the number of 3s that they take. Successful trip from the line. He's 4-6. Westbrook right to the iron.
Birthday to Jackie D.
My man, Jack D, with the big 2-1. And then they get tested. How often they get tested. How many negatives they
team from the field. So the 4 and 5 spots for the Raptors tonight have been excellent.
House the corner 3.
Pitching the ball ahead quickly before the defense is set, you get good shots.
Harden, the up fake, and then gets right to the basket.
And the tennis, so love it.
Here's Harden to Tucker, the corner 3. That is good. Broadcast, he's been lights out, 27 games, 18-plus points, 9-plus rebounds. Harden with a 3-pointer. That is the Houston Rockets from 3-point range. Raptors are 7 for 27. Eric Gordon attacking on Boucher.
I don't know about that.
Yes, you will. House, nice move. Count it. 7 and 8. Brooklyn hasn't clinched yet. Orlando hasn't with Washington. And then the ball goes up in the first of 8 seeding games a week from that made this possible here in the